the one job that I actually have a second interview with is actually with property management. Go figure.
Wow. What a thing.
Go
What a
figure.
parkour.
You know what they say. Sometimes things come around, go around, come around.
It just happens.
You know it.
It just happens.
And then I'm also, let's see.
It's still pretty funny though that you came back to this.
Well, funnily enough, I would say that the big reason why I ended up coming back to education was just the fact that I couldn't really get any other job at the moment. That was
It's also, I
the
guess, what you've studied that helped you to go get there.
to the education thing.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly, no, not really. The big reason why that education ended up working out was mainly because what I do is just one of those jobs that nobody wants to take.
Ah,
And
now
I
that you do
would,
so.
if anything, it's primarily working with special needs kids. Now, the task varies from school to school, but I would argue that
It's more because like it's hard for on the mental, I guess. It's like it's not something you want to work as a normal person. You would not want to work with those type of people, I'm guessing,
I would
because
say
it requires
sometimes.
extra work.
Yeah, because you also got to be extra patient with some of the kids too. Because there are some concepts where, like, let's just say maybe it takes 40 minutes to take a person to learn something, and you're aware that it takes 40 minutes to learn something. But then
Mm.
sometimes, depending on the child, it could take them like double or even triple that time. And then depending
Mm.
on like how low they are, um, like some kids are just never going to be able to get to that level.
Mm.
So like
Sometimes is it just like okay, so I don't know if it's personal or anything. It's more like sometime is it because the person just didn't have a good education, or is it most of the time because of a mental issue? What I mean by mental issues, like medically applicable issues.
honestly, I think it could be a mix of both.
Like for
It could be a mix of
okay,
both. It really depends on where the kid is coming from. But of course, there are definitely cases where it's like medically, like this kid is very disabled.
all right.
Because
It makes sense that you need to be extra patient with those ones.
yeah, but like on the other hand, you have kids who have like dyslexia. Like, all right, they have dyslexia. They're not dumb. Their brain is just wired in a different way. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I had a friend that had dyslexia, and I had so in programming especially, like this is pretty hard because you have to read a lot of lines of codes, right? You have to read a lot of stuff. So I had to make him install a lot of things. I had to help him a lot with, for
Mm-hmm.
example, like how fonts are displayed and how cursors are displayed, so you can see his screen and read better.
Yeah, I heard that Comic Sans is a very good font.
It is, yes. One thing that
Yeah,
also
because my
helps
wife
them
has
are
dyslexia and she tells me about it. And she always points out whenever something's in Comic Sans.
hmm, another thing I found out that works out pretty well is when you order things, for example, tabs, if you order them in a tree with vibrant color that each differentiate each part of the tree, that helps them a lot too.
Well, you know, I think that actually makes sense to have it organized in different colors.
So, for example, you'd usually have, I think I recall having history being like the first, the main column with being like a blue, but sort of a less vibrant blue. And then the further you would go into the branches, the more vibrant the color would be. So, for example, it would go from a blue to, I think it was a green, but like a pretty like vibrant green to a not really purple, like fuchsia almost, like pinkish.
Okay.
I think the last color was yellow.
Okay. All right. Give me a second.
Trying to launch the game, it doesn't really help me right now. It doesn't really want it.
I'm also like double checking my set right now. I'm trying to do better with this set. At this moment, I have 55% affinity. Um, I'm trying out the Zoshia head and chest, Guardian Arcfield Van braces, and then going with Gore, waist, and legs with the Exploiter
I
charm.
can't get it to work.
So double, okay, duo gore sets. I see.
I'll bring home a charger from school tomorrow and see if it's the charger or if it's the computer.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Lumi's wife.
Spectral says hi.
Who is Spectral?
Spectral's a speedrunner guy that I like to
A
talk
lot
to.
of people are speedrunner guys that you talk to.
You know what? That's
I'm
actually
the one
fair.
that came
Like
back
Juicy
8
and
days ago
Waifu
on
and
stream.
Nar and Silence and more.
I'm the horn guy. I'm the hunting
He's the
horn
French guy.
I thought
The hunting horn guy that we
thought that
played
was
with last
Nar.
time. No, Nars Gunlance.
Spectral. Oh, is he the guy who was like making like he was laughing how you said Luigi?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I now know. Spectral.
Oh, you know a funny thing
You should have
today?
just said the guy whose name was spelt like with the letters.
Oh yeah, my bad. Here, I'll show you. I don't know. I just read it as Spectral.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I
you're
don't
used
read
to
it
it
as
now.
spectral
Oh, wait,
because
one
my
second.
dyslexia says that's not spectral.
You know what?
Hey,
That's fire.
3C.
Although right now it just says 5 ... Oh, that's right. It's because streamer mode's enabled. Whoops.
What does that
Remember
mean?
what is the name?
Oh, so people don't see people's names.
Yeah, people don't
Is
see
that
it.
why Jal was J ...
Yeah,
Oh.
because Zhao probably had streamer mode enabled for him too.
Yeah, probably.
Well, hi, Spectral.
Hello.
He says hello.
You could have just said he was the guy we played with the other night
My bad.
instead of like that streamer person.
I'm sorry.
That streamer person. We're all streamer. We're all friends.
Where you guys
Do you have a
want?
lobby ID or do you want me to go get one?
Well, okay. Here's the set that I'm rocking right now. Wait, what?
Hello.
The Lion, the Wish, and the
Oh, you're
Witch.
live. You're live.
I
Okay.
said, who are you guys gonna hunt?
Oh, I have no idea who we're gonna hunt.
Oh,
Who are we
we are
hunting?
Are you
Hunt.
speedrun hunting or are you just guys
We're-
hunting?
Are we
we're gonna
casual?
hunt
Are
a
we
lot of
casually
things.
or are we
Oh yeah, we're
Or
just
we
casual
sweating it?
hunting right now. No, we're just casual hunting. My thing
Casual.
right now is I want to get titles, and so I'm trying to get
you
like
know what?
50
That
of
is
all
perfectly
monsters.
fine with me.
What?
Oh, we're just
Yeah.
we're hunting for titles, so we just gotta hunt like monsters X number of times.
So
Hmm.
who are you guys hunting then?
Everybody.
Okay.
Who are we starting with?
I've done quite a few of them. We can do Rathalos if you want. We could do.
That-
I think I have all the Guardian. I still have Xuwu. I got a few
We're
things.
probably gonna be starting with the Rathalos.
Let's see. Let's get a lobby first,
Oh, yep.
and I grab a coffee. So start my own
Angel
stream.
Legend.
Yeah, I'm not getting a coffee right now. Just mainly because it's
Why?
10 and I got a doctor's appointment in the morning that I'd like to wake up for. And I gotta take my wife to work.
Yeah, so don't get coffee.
Well, huh?
All right. There is. I can take this session. This session is fine.
Alright, give me a second. Let me see.
I give you the
Did
code
I-
in a bit.
Did I add you on Steam or no?
You do have me on Steam. Very cool.
There, I'm just gonna send my butt to the Grand Hub.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, I'm rocking a Wex 5 set. I don't know how necessary it necessarily is,
It's pretty good.
but it
It's a
felt
pretty
nice.
very strong skill.
Yeah, because I'm rocking Crit Boost 4, Focus 3, so that way I can get the max level Mighty Charge Slam in without losing maximum might. Since I'm using the Binder Hammer, it comes with the Stamina 3. And then, of course, I got Wex
It's-
5, Agitator 4, Antivirus 3, Max Might 2, Earplugs 2.
Makes it for pretty good sets.
And let me see. And
Uh,
I'm res-
I just cut my mic for 2 seconds because right now it's doing the weird input thing where I can't press some buttons. It's also like gonna scroll indefinitely on YouTube.
oh,
It's gonna
fun.
be a pain. So just BRB.
Let me see. That's for me. Let me see. I'm trying to see what I had going on because I actually was doing some restricted runs, aka TA wiki runs on Raytheon. I got a 219 using hammer, and it's just the optional quest one.
I got a 145 on music.
We
You got a
should be back.
145 of easy?
There we go.
Oh my god, baby. Man, you
There we
pulling
go.
my
Voice
leg
is
on that.
back.
The fact that you believed that though.
I don't know if you've been
Lovely
grinding. Like, when I sleep, you wake up, you're like, it's like I rise.
I don't even know how to speedrun.
Right.
I mean, I understand hit monster, don't get hit. But like,
I mean, I think that's always the start of it.
I just want that armor.
That's fair. Oh, thank you.
Need to tell the task manager to put my OBS in higher settings, otherwise OBS is not gonna like me.
Dun dun. But yeah, 219 on Raytheon on the optional and Scarlet Forest using the Jailbreaker Hammer.
Very nice.
I wasn't sure like how like or like it's alright.
It's okay. I think I can go faster for sure.
I think it can as
But-
well. I'm just fighting the flea, and I'm trying to get a run in without her running away.
Hmm.
And that's why I was wondering,
the
like,
problem.
is this like is this thing
Am I-
good or is it all right or not the thing the set?
Alright, with I think right now Archen or Arkveld are king. I don't remember.
Okay, if it's Arc Vel, then I can definitely switch. I've also been occasionally trying out the new Zoshia hammer too.
The Xbox.
Yes, the Xbox. Or the fridge. I was just like, you know, obviously it's a dragon matchup, but then I'd lose out on the focus. So I gotta slightly change my approach. Although, I will say, I guess I can get crit boost 5 using Zoshia. In fact, you know, I'm just gonna switch to that. Bam. And then I don't know what to put for that last one. Like, I don't think 4% affinity is really gonna do anything. How good is critical element in this game? You know what? Fuck, I'll just do handicraft. Yep, alright, let me grab your lobby. Alright, let me see.
Is that a thing?
What's a thing?
Oh, I did. It disconnected and did broadcast entirely.
Oh.
So I just closed the window, all right? And what it's supposed to be is it's supposed to be in the small app on the bottom right of Windows, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, is the
And-
diva singing?
Yeah. And instead of doing that, it just closed the application entirely. Which is a bit weird. I don't understand why it happened, but it is what it is. So we
Bizarre.
fixed the problem. Go. This. Free up some space for the video game. There we go.
So just admiring the diva because I've never had the diva in my lobby or in any sort of thing before.
She gives you a buff if you watch her.
Yeah, I just got the buff.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Nice.
It's just like, you got a buff from the diva's prayers. Now, that being said, though, like, I'm aware that the diva buff does not stack with Mega Demon Drug, which I think is interesting.
I haven't tested it, honestly. Where did you learn that?
I learned it the other day because another person asked me about the diva buff and what the stance for a restricted rule set was going to be in regards to it.
I think it didn't be allowed, honestly.
And honestly, that's kind of what I'm going with as well. Because here's what it just says. It just says increase in health, defense, and more. The usual max HP, max stam, plus 7 attack, plus 15 defense. And then it just says more health recovery. But otherwise, the diva buffs do not stack. And then it says, and then it just says, this means if you drink Demon Drug, for example, Diva will only buff the other stats and not provide an attack buff.
Right, because Demon Drug already gives you that.
Yeah.
It's just like basically all the buffs. So it's just like dash juice or things like this, all in one, basically.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
think
really
so.
provide anything new. Yeah, I think it could be allowed then. No issues. It's basically the same as if you're taking all the buffs just without taking the item.
Exactly. So, like, to me, I don't have a problem with it. Expedition record board. What?
I think it's pretty fine.
Oh. Okay. Let me see.
But let me put some music real quick.
I just realized your Palico's name is A.T. Volcana.
Yep. My favorite monster. My favorite fight, to be more specific.
Nice.
I think it's a very good fight. Like, it's not punishing if you know the patterns. If you know the patterns, not punishing.
It was definitely one of my
Punishes
favorite
you.
fights in Iceborne. And
Which
I
one?
like the
18?
sound, and I like the soundtrack too, which is always a big thing for me.
Yeah, the soundtrack was really nice. It's also like, because this was HTV and not a random AT, right? She has her own soundtrack. Like, oh, Kitty is following me. Thank you. Even though I'm not streaming yet. 'Cause I'm trying to find music.
Well, too late for me. I'm already streaming. And we have done nothing so far on this stream, so my stream's probably going to get tanked.
Oh no.
Oh well, I don't care too much.
I don't care too much either, to be honest. It's like, there's a lot of time where I'm just here, just doing my
Honestly,
things.
I've spent like a good half of a stream just like trying to figure out how to squeeze the most out of a set just for one monster. So like,
I just said feeling. Yeah, there's a lot of people that actually don't really care about it. I'm kind of surprised in a game where your whole point is getting more stuff. You don't really care about this.
Yeah. See, I think if anything, what I found is that people just enjoy listening. They just enjoy listening to other people's perspectives, and I think there's a value to that.
Yeah, that's why I complain a lot on stream. I say a lot of things on streams like, the game could be like this. The game's like this. It's nice. I don't know, just people hearing me yap, I guess. They like this.
Of course. People love hearing other people yap. I think it's nice. Because sometimes then you end up saying something that like feels like how should I say it? Like you validate their type of experiences if you just so happen to line up with theirs.
I think this is even a better experience because then you're like, the streamer has the same opinion as me. I think as a viewer, we value this a lot.
Well, yeah, everybody likes their opinions to be validated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
my
I stop the stream. I show the music. There we go. I should all have the notification. Yo. I annoy my community for 2 seconds to tell them I am live.
I've decided to not annoy anybody today, just because I'm sometimes a slight bit of a jackass.
Nah, I do that when... So on my Discord, I have like a stream notification whenever I go live. And I'm just like... I'm just notifying the people that wants to be notified.
Nah, man, that ain't me. Ooh,
It's mostly for the people who wants to know. Like, I know there's a few of my viewers that really likes when I'm streaming. They're like, oh my god, rare Spectral stream.
See, I'm pretty bad at letting certain people know whenever I stream. Like a buddy of mine, his name is Silence. I'm very bad about letting them know, like, hey man, I'm streaming. But I know he's usually busy with his own stuff too. Nourishing extract. Where do we get nourishing extract again? Is that a monster drop?
Oh yeah, it's an annoying one. So any guardians, right, can give you that, and it's not a guaranteed drop. It's like 20%.
Damn.
It's a pretty annoying drop to get.
See, I definitely don't mind finding guardians. But damn.
I don't mind them either, but this item drop specifically is pretty annoying to get.
Well, at least on the bright side, if you decide to speedrun Guardian Rathalos, you're always guaranteed to have more as long as you complete a hunt every once in a while.
We tell them. Oh yeah. Yeah, forgive me. Thank you for the sub. Kitty. Alright. Thank you. We haven't done much. And hello.
For real. We've just been staring at each other this whole time.
Yeah, there was a quest posted. I'm just gonna
there was a
grab
quest
coffee real
posted?
quick.
Oh my god. I'm actually really bad about that.
Nah, it's fine.
You know,
in fact, you know what? Because we're both the streamers today, we're both specials. Let's just invite to the looting party.
Oh, we got Tempered Rathalos on a quest now? Cool.
Is that the tempered one that I posted?
No, sorry, I was not looking at the lobby member quest. I was looking at the actual event quests that are out.
Oh, wait, there's a different... Oh, okay, let's do that.
Yeah, we got a new event quest. Tempered Guardian Rathalos.
Interesting. What does this give you? Just make sure you're fully prepared for your headouts. Hold on. We don't know nearly enough about the more powerful guardians yet. I'll gladly give you some unique equipment part if you can find out more. Just make sure you're fully prepared. Okay, this gives armor.
Blastoise is not armor, it's armor spheres.
Fail to create session. Grind. It sounds like it's armor.
I wonder what kind of armor it would be.
They specifically say equipment and not armor sphere. Usually they say armor sphere.
Some unique equipment parts.
Yeah. So
Archean
like
parts?
an event. I'd say more like the Rathian. Don't know if you remember that. The Rathian that gives you a headpiece.
I vaguely do remember it.
I think it's more like this.
I don't remember if I actually did do the quest.
Tomorrow we ride into battle and fight Mistu? Oh god.
I mean, sounds like a plan to me. I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and we can both agree that Mizutsuni is gonna die. That's all the rhyming I got for today, guys. That's the end of my stream. Goodbye.
My planet needs me. Goodbye.
Manny,
Yeah.
I hear you through lag because I have
Havoc.
headphones.
Oh, that's
Hello.
Hello.
5-second engage? Hello?
Hey, I'm down for that. Okay, I was about to say, you sure you don't want to get KO'd?
The hammer and horn.
Yep.
Also, hammer has been buffed.
Hammer
It's
has
nice.
been buffed?
Yep.
How so?
It's the primary weapon that has been buffed, in fact.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like one of the title things. It's like, oh, we buffed hammer. I think they just buffed basically every motion value that it has.
Oh.
I like the music. I feel like I'm in the cafe. Yo. Yeah, Pokemon music are great. I love them.
There we go, offset.
Nice. Can't do that anymore. I don't have the melody for it.
There we go.
Used to be able to do that in the demo.
I'm really surprised that that's not just that, how should I say it, that you could just do it all the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that you don't have access to all your special melody at all time, but it is what it is. Is this from Pokemon? Yes, it is. It's from Black and White 2. Oh boy.
Oh, he's already almost dead? Cool. Power
Yeah.
friendship.
It's a 3-star. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna show off my armor, guys.
Speedrun.
Accidental speedrun. Let's go.
Accidental speedrun. I'm on 410 raw right now.
410? I haven't even bothered looking at mine. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Horn kind of goes crazy with the raw.
Bam, sub 2 hunt. Let's go. We as speedrunners will go ahead and submit this to SRC. I'll verify it in about
leaderboard.
2 weeks.
When you'll have time.
Pretty much.
Surely you're not part of this run.
That's actually the funny part about that, is that right now there's approximately 76 runs needing to be verified.
Holy shit.
Some of them keep coming in, but honestly, we just need more people because there's only 3 of us. So Zhao's actually in the process of making a verification tutorial.
I don't think I can help you with that because otherwise I'd be biased towards Orbos, I feel.
See, and that's actually the hilarious part as to why I want to join a team, but then there's that other part of me that's like, I shouldn't join a team.
I mean, I'm very impartial when it comes to results and stuff like this. Like, whether it's my team or not, I don't really care as long as I can see, like, if the run is cheated, and I know, like, for X and Y reason this is cheated, then I will deny it whether it's my team or not, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, in the back of my head, those guys, they're my friends. Maybe.
Yeah. So it's
You know, I
like
don't
the one
wanna-
day that they actually do come out, or if it does come out, it's like, and they actually cheated a run, it's like, man, I really put a lot of
Yeah,
trust in you. Funnily enough,
Kinda sick.
like I accidentally let some things slide in regards to some of the verification stuff, just because like some guys are my buddies. But Zhao made a really important point where it's like, look, man, this is the most important time for this particular board because as far as we're aware, we're really the only board that's open. So things have to be done right, regardless of who's your buddy or not and how much you trust them. So I did have to take a bit of time to refix that.
Alright. Did you pay attention to what we got?
Yeah, it was a 153.
Kind of just went. No, I'm talking about the reward.
Yeah, it was the rusted Arshan parts.
Rusted Archon?
Yeah, just the rare 7 stuff. Nothing juicy.
Kinda sad.
It is. It's just
What's the other one?
The other one gives you the hat, the little bird hat.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that a returning one?
No, this one's new.
Alright. Let's do that. I get myself a coffee and we'll be right back.
All right. Here, I'll go ahead and set up the quest.
I already set it up.
Oh, never mind. Look at him, so good.
Make sure you're prepared.
You know what? I think I'll bring the mantle. Never put one of these gizmos on before. Okay. Oh, bizarre. I could put a ghillie mantle on right now? Weird.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so I hear you speaking of mental because I still have my Bluetooth headset
Bless
on
you.
me all the time. So there's a few changes that has been done. The corrupted mental has been nerfed to the ground.
Was the nerd or that's
So-
right, that's right. I forgot Title Update 1 had some
Title.
boy, I thought some of the
So-
some of the adjustments were coming in like at around the end of May, not at this title update.
No, so they did for the mental specifically because corrupted mental was too broken. Corrupted mental was 10% of your weapons raw. It was 30% affinity, and the double hit did 10% of the damage. All right, so
Yeah.
you had a double hit that did 10% of your current damage.
Right.
So they changed this. Now the damage seems to be closer to 7.5 on the second hit, 7 to 7.5. The raw that is given to you is way less. Now it's like somewhere around 10 raw.
That
It's not
okay, just
as
10
much.
raw, not even a percentage.
Yeah. And the affinity it gives you is, I think it's 10%. 10 or 15%.
I was definitely aware of the 10%. Yeah, the 10% change.
And the last thing is the duration went from, I think it was 2 minutes to 1 minute.
See, right now I see a minute and a half at least for
A
corrupted
minute and a
mantle.
half, yeah. It's 90 second, right?
Yep.
So that's the change to corrupted mental. Now, the mental that is king for raw damage is evasion mental.
Okay.
Back again. Because evasion mental has been buffed from 5% more damage to 20% more damage. And its duration increased from, I think it was 75 to 105. And you still get the adept dodge.
Okay. I have actually not used the mantle at all, so I have no idea. I mean, I know what the adept dodge is, the fancy little maneuver in Generations Ultimate. Are you telling me we do that now with the evasion mantle when we dodge?
Yeah, you do adept dodge.
Dude, that's cool.
I'm polluting the chat a little bit, but I want to add more Pokemon music.
No, you're good. Yeah, because, see, like, I'm just looking at the patch notes, and the one thing I was aware of is the fixed issue where focus strikes could not be used quickly.
They introduced a lot of input bugs, I feel. I had way less issues back then. Now, for example, with Horn, I have more issues. When I try to do triangle and circle fast,
Oh, my lord.
the game registers it as triangle circle now,
Oh, my
which
god.
annoys me. That's a very tiny one.
What can we say? He's a very tiny guy.
Yep.
So there's something very devious I saw in my Raytheon attempts about the hammer's hitboxes in regards to Big Bang. The devious thing is that it starts off way too soon in the animation. Because you can hit something that is literally behind you.
Oh. Great Sword does that also.
It does that too? Oh my god, I hate it. Because I'll be aiming
Yeah,
straight at the head, and then I have a bunch of dead congas behind me. And you know where this is going. And I've had
and then you
entire
lose
hits
focus.
eaten by the dead conga that is behind me. It
Oh,
is so
no.
criminal that
I had
Very
the
upsetting.
Great Sword hit, so when you do a TCS, usually in World, right? The TCS is only from at the middle of the animation to the end of it, right?
right.
But now it's also at the start of it. So when I did a TCS and I did a 180, it ate the entire input at the start and did the small hit of the TCS and not the big hit to the start of the hits, and then woke up the monster. Did 60 damage.
That is devious. Oh,
And it
cool,
wasn't even
weapon check.
close. Like, it's also the monster hitbox are pretty jank with this, or maybe the greatsword is pretty jank with this. It's like the hitbox would reach super far, even though the sword is not hitting it.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed too. Like, Hammer's got a ridiculous vertical hitbox, it looks like, on certain attacks.
Oh, there's a thing I want to show chat. If you're watching my perspective, a disgusting hitbox with Horn.
Here, are you showing it off in the training room?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm coming.
but you can join my training room now.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm about to find out. I mean, I'd like to assume so, because we're in the same lobby.
I
No.
don't think you can.
Well, let me see.
So here you see this hits, right? This hits as you would think. And then you come a little further, you go here. And this
Admittedly,
still
I cannot,
hits.
I cannot see, so I'm going to have to look at your Twitch stream.
Like, you go here and this still will hit. This is disgustingly large.
Here, give me a second, Spectral.
Do you need to see the stream?
Yeah, I need to see his stream. Do you have his stream up on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
That's fine. I mean, you could use your phone also. But I mostly want to show my viewers, like, look at this. It's not even hitting it, not even by a little.
What are you looking at?
Looking at some disgusting hitboxes. I'm right.
You go here, you tweak over here, and this still hits even though it doesn't hit.
What? That's nasty.
SCR is just a tiny bit too far. Go here. Still hits.
Well, that one actually hit. I saw that one.
Okay, but that doesn't.
Still. That's some goofiness.
It's the same for this hitbox too. Want to talk about goofiness? So here, yeah, that doesn't hit for sure, but this will hit. And
See,
it's so dumb.
Now I'm showing on my screen the ridiculousness of the Big Bang hitbox. Just completely behind.
There's other things, like if I go, I think it's here,
Oh, I gotta see how far
like
this goes.
this, it hits.
Oh my god.
This will hit.
This is actually very ridiculous as to how far back this hitbox goes. Like,
Oh yeah,
this-
there's this thing I want to show you guys. This is even stupider. So here, I go my back against it. So in the older game, this would hit behind me, not here. And this would rather hit like here. So now I'm gonna do a hilt, and this is gonna hit behind me from this distance. Let's do it again.
Here you go, guys. We're seeing how far back we can go while still hitting the training dummy. This is
I'm still
gross.
hitting it. I'm moving forward, by the way, and like I'm still hitting it.
Oh, okay, there we go. I finally found the distance, I think, to not hit this damn training dummy.
The hit kinda goes. So you see on the stream, like until the horn is not in the training dummy. Like here, for example, I don't think this will hit. Never mind, this does. So until the horn is completely out of the monster, then it will hit. But like here, this is too far, so it doesn't hit. But let's have the horn just a little inside of it, and this will hit. And it's just a tiny bit, right? It's not even that much. It's just a little inside. So, for example, this probably hits. Yeah. And see that the horn is barely touching it. And it still does the damage. So the hilt in Moss Hunter actually has a further reach behind you than it does in front of you. Because like, this will hit here, but if I turn back, if I do this, this doesn't hit. But if I turn back here, I actually hit the hilt. If I turn just a little down, there we go. Then this will hit. This probably hits. Yes, it does. Okay. Go a little further. And this doesn't hit anymore. This will hit though. There you go. So you have a little, like you have better reach behind you with horn than you will in front of you. And this is pretty funny to me. It's like if you go on the left one, you'll have better reach upward on the right, but you have lesser reach on the left. So you do this, you have better reach on the right, upward, and you have better reach on the left, downward. Same goes for the right one, better reach downward, better reach upward, better reach downward on the right side, better reach upward on the left side. So here, up, here, oh, missed, here, down. Small HH check. It just has ridiculous range. Oh, we got the... Oh, okay, we got this from this quest. Interesting. Get a literal bird on top of us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm testing
That's a
out
bit more
like
than...
I'm testing out like the different attacks that would actually trigger the Zoshio effect.
Ah.
I'm not gonna lie, this kind of sucks with hammer. Just because really the only hit that actually works well is the just the triple pound combo. Whether it's the side smack or the full like pound golf swing. Like
Do you
this shit
think gouging knockout would still be better?
it might actually be.
Or Archen, I guess? I don't remember which weapon Hammer wants to use.
I don't know either. To be honest, I haven't done too much research on it. I just know Jailbreak's actually a very cozy hammer.
And it also has the para too.
Para, level 3, level 1, if I remember right. Yeah, level 1. Although, I think in some cases, Arshin might be better, just because I feel like with Hammer, you do want to offset a little bit more often.
Maybe it benefit from the few element that you get. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, anything involving the charge attacks, you do not get the White Torrent effect on it. You don't get White Torrent off of Big Bang either.
That's kind of stupid, I feel.
Oh, definitely.
Because it is 3.
Oh my gosh, these little monsters are eating my White Flame Torrent.
Well, so White Flame Torrent is kind of random.
I know it's kind of random, but I know there are like specific moves that it will and will not proc on.
Yep.
Like side
Which is
smack.
why for Horn's a
procs.
terrible weapon. None of the echo triggers the White Flame Torrent.
That's disappointing.
That's just bad.
Let me
It's like
readjust
my
myself.
there you go. I got the bug where it didn't do my input. It did a triangle circle instead of triangle and circle.
That's got to be frustrating.
Yep. They said they fixed it, but no. Well, they fixed the other problem. The other problem was like it was doing triangle then circle. But the problem is like I already fixed this issue by having a small macro on square whenever I'm doing the things that I need, right?
Yeah.
So I fixed this issue. So now I could play my melody fast, right? I can just go on my controller and press triangle, press square, triangle, and circle pretty fast, right? I just do a circle with my finger, so it's pretty nice. But now if I do this, it actually registers as triangle circle for the square, so that's good. But then I do triangle and circle a bit too fast, and it registers it as triangle plus circle instead of triangle and circle. I have a little spider crawling up my wall.
Ugh, gross.
I mean, you can stay here, as long as it eats the mosquito.
See, that's why I prefer the mosquito hawks. They get a little annoying, but you know what? I'm actually pretty cool with them being there.
I'm not good with mosquitoes because they really like my flesh.
Boo.
So whenever there's a singular mosquito, and I wake up, I usually have 3 to 4 bites every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 4 more during the day too.
Okay.
So like one mosquito, just so you understand, in one of my house, right? I had I was in like in more fuck, how do you say this? Basically outer cities, right?
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of mosquitoes. And every day I would wake up, there would be like 1 or 2 mosquitoes in my room. Every time I kill one of them, they have blood.
Let's see.
Every time. And so every day I had to clean up my wall, because usually I splash them up on the wall
Yeah.
because they're annoying as fuck. So I don't want to deal with them. And then there would be a blood stain on the wall because I squished a mosquito.
That's too funny, actually. You know, funnily enough, I actually squished a mosquito in the middle of the summer when I first moved here. And admittedly, I've been a little lazy about actually cleaning up the splat. His shadow remains there to this day.
I think I had that, so sometimes, rare times, where a mosquito would just enter the room, I would catch it actually, and there's a, I think at some point there was one part of the wall that was almost black. Well, not black, but like it has a lot of black stain, and all of those were corpses of mosquito.
That's actually funny. I like that.
The wall of mosquitoes. There was probably like around 60 to 70 mosquitoes on that wall.
Okay, well, let's be on our way.
I don't recount them, but like I've been splashing them for like 2 years
Oh yeah.
on that wall.
Hmm.
They kept coming. I mean, they really like my blood. What can I say?
Must be very tasty.
I guess so. I don't really enjoy them though. That's why I prefer to have spider in my room rather than mosquitoes. Because mosquitoes, they actually fuck me over. I'm not allergic or anything, like I don't have any problem with that. It's just that they're very annoying.
Not allergic yet.
Yeah, it's... Well, with the amount of time I got bitten, I do hope to never be allergic. I think my my immune system is pretty well done on this.
Yeah.
I think they know. They're like, another bite. Let's just get rid of that real quick. It's usually like I get bitten, but the buttons I have when I get bitten, they don't last very long because of that. Because of how many times I got bitten.
Oh. You saved me.
He tried. He tried to grab you. I don't let him do it. With my resounding melee.
Oh. Oh, I so missed. Oh, never mind. We still got it.
Don't worry. We got this. We're the best.
We are the best blunt weapon users out there.
True, that's... Oh. I'm out of evasion until this way. Oh. Oh, I don't have my food buff. I'm at 100 HP, not 150. I thought I
Oh
could
my
tank
god, this vertical hitbox is so disgusting.
that. Yeah.
Oh my god, he did not topple at all during that whole animation.
This game has a lot of animation luck, honestly. I'm pretty sad about this.
Like, don't get me wrong, I actually don't mind him, like, staying up in the air for a while, but, like, damn.
I do as Horn. I want to hit him on the ground so I can resounding his entire body. Oh, that's what I don't have. Hold on. I'm looking at my bottle of water right now. That's what I don't have. I forgot to fill it up.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Sure thing. What a redonkulous vertical hitbox. Alright, let me see now. Oh. Why is it hard? There we go. There we go.
Water is good, guys. Drink water.
You hydrate or you dihydrate.
Exactly.
It's like, make your choice. Because I know what mine is.
Actually, a good saying. I should keep that for my streams. You hydrate or you dihydrate. We should change the redeem to be that.
Pretty good one.
Yep.
Alright. Let me know if you
Alright, so last stream we did Nocilla at 50. Stream prior we did Chemetris.
Alright.
Maybe we continue on the Lullabarina and Rathalos this one.
You know what? I'm good with that.
And let's do that.
And so, out of curiosity, do you have the investigation mod where you have unlimited investigations on it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like to bother with the investigation. They're already hard enough to get.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like this close to start to modding in some things. Like, I'm getting annoyed
I've already
with
modded.
with some of the item things, like running out of demon powders, mega demon drugs. I'm starting to
I
get a
think-
little annoyed with the hunter symbols, which is probably the
I'll be
least
honest.
egregious, but
I'll be honest, the only item so far I've cheated is Nourishing Extract because it's so annoying to get. I tried to farm it. I did try to farm it legit before modding it. And I saw how many guardians I had to do. I had to do 3 or 4 guardians just to get 1 or 2 Nourishing Extracts.
are you serious?
I was like,
I thought
yeah,
you would have
and-
gotten at least 2 to 3 per quest. Oh my lord.
yeah, but it's a chance of getting it. It's not always.
Even with the Palicos plundering, that's insane. But then
Yeah.
again, after a
So I was
while,
like,
the hunts don't take long enough for your Palico to plundering multiple times.
And my problem is like, since I'm doing, since at this point I was doing runs, I couldn't just afford to have this because I needed so many demon drugs. I was like, no, I can't just keep farming this, pushing my speedrun away, just because I need an item that never drops. And then I'm constantly using.
Yeah. The only other thing that I am willing to mod is probably the Arshian stuff. I mean, I know
That's fair
there
enough.
is a way for me to save scum it, but I think right now it's
It's
just
long.
primarily just grinding it out.
If you're willing to to me it's like if you're willing to save scum, might as well just save your time and just arch and weapon it directly.
Exactly.
If you play the game as it's intended, which is getting the arch and parts, looking if you get what you want. If you don't get what you want, you dismantle the weapon, and then you redo another one. Then at this point, yeah, don't use the archon mode, and keep farming. But if you're willing to save scum, to me, it's the same as just using the mod.
And see, like, and funnily enough, a big part of the reason why I don't mod always, and why I don't always save scum, is because I'm lazy.
That's fair enough.
I'm just a lazy person. I'm going to be honest with that. And it's no secret. I'm just lazy at times. I'd rather be playing
also
the
the-
game than save scumming.
Yeah. It's also, there's mods, for example, the auto restock. I do that because when I do return to quest, I don't want to have to go to my chest again. It's annoying.
If I remember right, are they adding that as an option later on? Or was that supposedly added on this time? I forgot what they also added.
They removed the abandon button is what they did.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So I can't, when you do a run, for example, when you just casual hunting, and you say, okay, this start was too bad, we just restart, right? Sometimes it happens.
No, that I do know. Yeah. I'm actually very upset about the abandoned thing because I'm burning through items like nobody's business.
Yeah, and I can tell you doing speedrun it's been worse. I think you've already managed to see that on your run.
Mm-hmm.
It's like whenever you gotta use the demon drug, demon powder, and might seed, and probably other items such as, for example, if you're doing TA, and let's say you're against tempered 5-star core, probably you get hit once, for example, because of hyper armor or something else, and you gotta use a max potion. Every time you use a max potion, you're not getting that back.
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, damn. See, like, casually, this game is pretty great. As a speedrun game, my heart goes out to
As a
everybody.
speedrun game, this is to me at least, it feels like the single worst speedrunning game ever. I think Sunbreak is better to speedrun than this game.
You know, I would actually agree with you. Like, yeah, you do have the varying levels of insane power creep that's there, but there's like
Yeah,
more
but
things in place that allow you to have more control of your run.
You don't have, for example, all the pre-buff quests, which is the thing I really dislike in this game.
I really don't care for it. And honestly, it makes verifying a pain in the butt because then like somebody figures out like a new way that they could consider pre-buffing, like the whole swimmer thing, which is why I asked if you had any idea if technically you could pre-buff a swimmer and then go into a quest
Do I have
and keep
swimmer
that
on me
buff.
right?
I don't think I have swimmer.
I need to go to the quest, then test if I have swimmer. Okay. So
Yeah.
favorite meal, get the meal. So I get Caprice and swimmer. Also, that's another thing. Caprice is a skill I hate. It's
Oh,
basically
yeah.
booster, but RNG.
Honestly, horrible idea. Now, if it was on the other side of it, like if it was adding like random bits of defense, I don't
Well-
think we would care too much because it's like, okay, I'm just randomly I can survive a little bit more. Let me get a little aggressive here.
So swimmer does activate here. Now let's go in the quest. So I'm at currently 259. Let's see if I'm still 259.
Wouldn't it be wild if you do? Because a guy is waiting on my response if that's the case.
It is 259 still.
No way. Oh my god.
Which is. And you're gonna see later the pop-up is gonna say if, swimmer has deactivated.
Oh my god. I didn't think I could miss that.
The effect of the foot skill swimmer meal has worn off. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Life proof that it activates.
Yeah, because the guy wants to know if we could, or they could pre-buff swimmer. Because I'm trying to think.
Now you can.
How big is the buff with swimmer, anyways?
3 raw.
3 raw?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Then it doesn't even matter.
No. It's still 3 raw, I guess, but it's nothing
Yeah,
much.
I guess. Like it's not making any breakpoints though.
Though the question is it 3 true raw, or is it 3 base raw? Because if it's 3 true raw, then it also takes into account the attack buffs from Horn, for example, and the attack boost from, well, the attack buff from attack boost
Yeah.
and stuff like this. So depending on which one it is, it can be pretty big. Ow! What the fuck? I just can't get this swoon so far. No, the game just doesn't allow me to get it. I've been... There we go.
Oh, I was about to offset that. Oh, doesn't matter
Yeah,
now.
the game really didn't want me to get this one. I just persisted. Oh my god.
You know,
Well, just
funnily
wait for
enough,
it.
I thought I really liked La Barina, but... And I do
Actually moves
on
a
a
lot.
design standpoint, but to some degree, I don't care too much for the fight. Just because I feel like it's
Next.
running away from me a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, it's definitely doing this. So what it's doing, right, when it's doing that little dance, is it will go away, do its hair, and then comes back. So when it does this, don't even move. And eventually she'll come back. Or
Okay.
she'll do it again. She'll do the little dance again. She does it twice, basically. If you see her going far away, she will usually do that.
Yeah, well, Spectral, I'm impatient. I
Yeah,
want to
me
beat her
too.
up
That's
now.
why I speedrun. That's why I speedrun. I'm impatient. I wanna kill the monster now. Bonk. There you go. So yeah, you can tell the guy that he was trying to know. Yes, swimmer does activate.
And now the question, will it be allowed? True raw or just 3 raw?
I mean,
cool. Got a
a
crown for that
swimmer,
one.
a swimmer is not like Capri, so I think this could be allowed.
I think so, because it's actually manageable, and, well, actually, swimmer's selectable too, right?
It's it's a food skill that you can select. It's the fish.
Honestly, because it is selectable, I am definitely more willing to let it slide. On the other hand, like,
Our
something like,
Capri is no.
like piping hot meal,
I mean, piping hot meal is heroics.
yeah, it's heroics, and on top of it, to get it is random, so I'm less...
Yeah.
Or, okay, well, I mean, first of all, in the spirit of a TA wiki run, I'm not going to allow it, just because it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
heroics. But even then, even if, let's just say, I did want to allow it, I probably wouldn't, just because it's already RNG enough to actually get it in the first place.
Yeah. The thing is, like, first of all, I don't understand why they gatekeep heroics between behind a random skill when it was never the case before.
I know, it's so
I don't
bizarre to me.
understand. I don't understand their redesign of booster to be a random thing. It's like you can select the skill, sure, but it's a random skill that activates at random interval. Makes no sense. Instead of being active for 5 minutes.
Yeah, here, give me 1 second. I'm just messaging Jao real quickly, in regards to the swimmer
The
thing.
swimmer. Go ahead. I haven't talked to Jal in a bit now, I feel. I guess most of the time it's more like Luigi that speaks to him.
Yeah, because I know Luigi's really big with the full game running right now.
Yeah. I was probably one of the only person to do RTA in Wilds. It's not really an enjoyable RTA either. It's like maybe 60% of it or 70% of it is just cutscene and hand holding through the entire game.
Yeah, that's my understanding of the run as well, which isn't too bad. Like, I'm willing to do that.
I think I still prefer the World RTA. World RTA, you had like routes and stuff like this planned. I think it was much more enjoyable.
See, funnily enough, for me, I actually prefer the Rise RTA, just because it's super simple, it's straight to the point, all you're doing is just fighting monsters. There's not really as heavy emphasis on routing. It's just more like, how decent are you at the fights, how well can you at least figure out a script, and how good...
Your mic is cutting a little bit.
Oh, it's cutting? My bad. How about now?
It should be better.
Okay. But yeah, it's just very simple. It's to the point. And nothing crazy is going on in it. Now, granted, there's more planning and sort of strategizing involved whenever you start to get into the longer categories for it, like the Narwa % or the Geismagorn %. But if you're doing something like Magna Malo, then it's just super simple.
Yeah. And it makes sense too because, well, this is it's still RTA after all.
So there's like a nice simplicity with it that I really like. And then on top of it, I make it even more simple by doing the no rules %. Not the no rules, the no tools. So like no capturing, so I don't even worry about where to navigate to get my my capture stuff. I just do it.
I just go to the monster and
just beat them up.
That's all you do. All that needs to be done.
Oh, I totally see what you're talking about now with the adept dodge, dude. That is sick as hell. Oh my god, I love this thing.
Cool, eh? I really that's what I thought about the the regular game, not tier 1, right? Is I love what they did with the evade mental, but I just didn't have a reason to use anything else than corrupted. And now Horn actually uses evade mental better than most weapons.
You know, that makes a lot of sense to me, though.
Because since it acts as a sort of dodge that Horn usually doesn't have, like it doesn't have that kind of option.
Yeah.
Then now it actually makes sense, right? To have that, and also provide a very good buff in Raw. And since Horn really only cares about Raw, it's just full advantage for it. It doesn't really take care. It doesn't really care about corrupted mental either, because most of the hits, right? You're only gonna double hit the first hit, right? But
Right.
Horn does a multi-hit with the Echo. So all of those multi-hit that are like 70 to 80% of your DPS, those are not gonna double hits. So in the end, evasion mental is way better. Also, hello Minty, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, he just strips over.
Oh.
And then KO, ended.
Alright.
How goes the horns? The horns are going pretty well. Just started. We're just gonna hunt a little bit. Just title farming, trying to hunt whatever there is left.
Hunts, practice, and then for me,
Hunt.
probably in the afternoon, tomorrow, speed run.
Yeah, for now we're just chilling. Would you want to do a Exu?
Oh, one more time?
Exu.
Sure. Give me 1 second. Let me join.
Alrighty.
Oh, goody. I can always make
Let's,
use of hunter symbols.
Let's see. I'm missing 7 greatsword. I'm at 100.
So, do you get a title for using 100 of each weapon?
I did not pay too much attention to that. I'll be honest. I don't think you do, because I don't think I have any title for Horn reaching the 100 nor the 500 either.
Okay, I was only curious. Oh, that's right. The mantles. The mantles. If I wanted to do
The mantles.
freestyles, the mantle.
By the way, Minty, I think they nerfed Corrupted Mental double hits. Now I think it's completely useless. Because it's only doing like 7% of the damage instead of 10%. Or 15%, which it was. So I think Corrupted Mental is now completely useless. Maybe some weapon can still use it.
Oh, I mistimed that shit.
But you see that like for 200, for example, I'm doing only 13. Like 528, I'm doing 27. Hold on, there's some math. So, ow. Well, it's fine. So we had 238. 238 divided by 15. It's still, wait. It's still 15%. Or 58 times 0. No. So 15% of 258 is supposed to be 30. Yeah, it's supposed to be 38.7, right? That's supposed to be 15%. It says it's doing 15.8 some shit. But it was doing 15 damage. So divided by 15. Yeah, that's over 2 times the amount. So that is corresponding to what I was listing. So this is 7.5% only. Sorry, Lumi, I was letting you
come to
fight
save
this thing
me.
solo for a little bit. Yeah, sorry. I was doing a little bit of math.
Admittedly, sometimes with this guy, I don't even know where to hit him.
Oh, you try to hit him just right in the face, and if you're lucky, you can even phase a little through him and hit him in the mouth.
Okay. Because, like, I don't know if I need to be hitting his tentacles or try to get as close to his little bulb orb as possible.
You can hit the bulb orb.
I don't know what
I
else to call
stepped
it.
him.
I just call it the bulb orb.
It's the head.
I know. The little mushroom.
To be fair, the first time I saw it, I thought of a tree.
You know, funnily enough, first time I saw it, it was actually in a Twitter post, and I only saw the picture of it. Did not see any gameplay, and I thought
yes,
to
same.
myself, like, is this Bloodborne?
Oh, hold on, he's sleeping. Let's hope I don't have disgusting hitboxes. There you go. Being honest, I hated the thing anyway, so I'm not so sad about this. Yeah, same. I hate corrupted mental.
Oops.
I vastly prefer evasion mental. At least evasion mental has the cool adept dodge that I really like. And it's also a very good option for Horn. This is the only weapon that doesn't have counter. Again.
Should we
But it
even
does
be
have
surprised
one.
at this point that it doesn't have a true counter?
Yeah,
That's
it
not
has a
tied to a
melody.
specific horn.
That's a melody. You gotta understand it is hunting horn. You gotta use the melody to have what you want.
For real.
Okay.
Like, let's be
Chat,
honest
you saw
here.
that. He just phased through me without touching me.
Yeah, that happened to me too while you were up there checking out your greatsword stuff. Oh my god, I can't see. You know what? I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't put all three special melody on horn, because you can't even stack more than one anyway. You can
Right?
only have one special melody active at a time.
I killed it.
Nice.
Got him with the knife.
Didn't know he was HP locked.
I don't know if he was or not. But I was like, fuck
Well, I
it.
wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Like, Zoshia has 4 HP lock.
I heard about that. What a pain in
It's
the
pretty
ass.
bad.
Let me guess, is every HP lock right behind a transformation sequence?
Correct, and between each transformation sequence, there's like at least 3 or 4 attacks that he has to do before he can actually face change again.
Oh my god.
So we tried it with like Giga Cheat mod, like doing a million DPS, alright?
Mm-hmm.
And with even a million DPS, the quest took 2.5 minutes.
Oh my god. So at a minimum, like, most likely this shit's cheated if it's under 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, and it's also 2.5 minutes with like Giga Speed, infinite damage essentially,
Oh my god.
never stopping to hit and anything. So it's like, the bare minimum would even be 3 minutes, I think.
That's wild.
So hoping for a sub 3 on Zoshia is out of the question with any weapon.
You know, that's actually really good to know,
it's-
though.
Yeah. Sub 4 I think is also impossible. Sub 5 is, unless we get to tier 5 and we get something extremely broken, is also out of the question. I think sub 6 is the best we get.
Sounds like it. Let me think. What did Barusu get the other day? Because I know Barusu was really happy about the time that he got with Zoshia.
Hmm.
Let me see. Because I could have sworn I saw his run. Let's see. Barusu. Zoshia. He got himself a 512
Hmm.
using heroics.
Maybe sub 5 is
Don't wait
possible.
until-
I don't know.
I think it'll
Maybe you need to
depend
crack the
heavily.
team.
I think it'll depend heavily on the weapon type.
I think one time I've seen is a 520 something with SNS. I don't know if it was heroics or not. I didn't watch the video. I just watched the time of the thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can I find the time again? Hold on. It's in a VTuber server that I saw that.
See you again, Hunter.
Alright, and just to let you know, this next quest is gonna have to be my last one.
Oh, it's even less. It's 443.
Damn.
Wait, 443? So it is heroics. Seems to be the food skill heroics. But honestly, I'm not that surprised since it's SNS with corrupted mental. And like it does ticks of 100 per 100s.
Yeah, I've noticed SNS is very juicy.
All right. Let me
I'm
know
not
if
that
you-
surprised, honestly. Yeah, that
Yeah.
horn could rival that though. At any given time. I don't even think horn could get a sub 5 on this guy.
Honestly, I'll be happy if I ever decide to do Zoshia. I'll be happy if I end up getting a sub 6. Or even a sub 7. Because right now, I am ass at the guy. I'm at like 17 minutes.
I would probably need to do one hero run on Zoshia. But getting my HP to drain out is kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Because like in general, you don't take enough damage to proc heroics.
Yeah. I guess you would need to be on fire and never dodge, essentially.
That's what Barusu ended up doing in his run. Like, he let himself catch on fire at one point, and he just made sure to not dodge. Which is definitely easier said than done, depending on your weapon type.
Actually on this guy. Hello, Ronan. How you doing?
Actually, I gotta go ahead and head out now. It's starting to get late.
You gotta go.
Yep, I gotta go now.
Alrighty.
Alright, Spectral, but it was definitely fun doing the couple of hunts with you, man.
I mean, I'm only I was only streaming with you right now.
That is
Probably
fair.
not gonna continue that.
Fair enough.
Just a very, very short stream. It's because I just wanted to enjoy my time, honestly.
You know what, and I can absolutely respect that.
Yeah.
We need to get more
I guess
people
we just-
involved.
Oh, we definitely do.
Next time, let's get Cat involved. We'll just start doing a Mitsu slaughter.
Yeah, sure. You wanna maybe go here and we can say hey, bye-bye?
Sure thing. Give me 1 second. Are you streaming on Twitch right now? Remind me again.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and find your link real quickly.
I think if you're in my Discord server, there's already a link posted.
You have your own personal Discord server?
I do.
I definitely am not a part of that.
Let me give that to you then.
At this point, I'm starting to become a part of too many Discord servers.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start lumping them together at some point.
My Discord server is a good source if you want some sets and stuff like this. You want to chat also about Monster Hunter. It's also a good source if you want to talk about other games, but mainly Monster Hunter.
Okay.
There's also sections for like sets and stuff like this. And you can also recommend your own stuff.
Oh. Well, if anything, I'll definitely be checking out the sets, especially for Hammer.
I don't have all of them yet, so I'm planning to get more of them. The camera is not one of them, specifically.
That's okay. I mean, I'll figure something out
Once-
with Hammer.
Once I get all the sets, I post all of them in here. Usually I post the set whenever I get the thing in game.
Yeah. Alright. Whoops. 1 second. I did not click on the link.
Yeah, sorry, Ronan. You kinda arrived here at the end of the stream. Just happens.
Oh my god, where is the streaming thing?
We didn't do much, but it's fine because next stream it's gonna be another Monster Hunter. This one is gonna be more than just an hour. It's gonna be more like 5-6 hours, probably more maybe. So tune in on next stream.
There we go. Let me give you a quick follow. I think I just did. I think. There we go. Now I did.
Easy. Hey. Thank you, Lumi. Make sure to check out Lumi on YouTube. Actually, let me get that link. There we go. And guys, make sure to also follow Lumi over there.
And thank you very much. As y'all guys could probably guess, I do speedrun Monster Hunter. And if I haven't uploaded in a while, it's probably because I'm working something on some leaderboard somewhere. I like to call myself Mr. Leaderboard sometimes because I like to be
Mr.
slightly involved
Leaderboard.
with the leaderboards.
Slightly, yeah, you're just an admin of the leaderboard, that's it.
Alright, well, I'll
Just an
see y'all
idea.
guys later.
Alrighty guys, it was fun to be there. Hold on, did you wanna... Come on, Lumi. Come on the stage.
Oh, wait, what stage are we? 1 second.
In front of the diva.
Oh my god, I'm so... See, that's how you know I just free ball everything.
Nah, here, and you position yourself here. There we go. There we go. Fantastic.
Voila.
Alright guys, thank you guys for the stream. It was very enjoyable, even though it was very short, honestly, today. But hey, we get to play with Lumi today. It's pretty nice. I don't think I sent you guys anywhere because this is a very short stream. There's not many people, and I was just doing it out of enjoyment.
No,
So, yeah.
I promise that's not a lie. I do call myself Mr. Leaderboard to Jow.
And next stream we do more hunts. Hopefully we can also get Lumi involved next time. Maybe. But for
Yep.
now, I just see you guys later.
Yep,
Bye-bye.
see you guys later. Bye-bye. Whoops.
Alright, stream is done.